And secondly, I work on the clinical aspects also, and I have published a number of papers on thyroid, and my major contribution is recognized. Two of my papers are all-time top 10, as has been done by a very important agency that is called Biomed Lib. And I have shown for the first time that even the minutest degree of subclinical hypothyroidism leads to hypoandrogenemia in men. So this is a very widely quoted work of mine. And the second work, which has recently been accepted in the Andrologia, that is also, I think, one of the very important conceptual papers, where I have shown that unlike lower animals, the highly evolved human beings, they show that the brain neuroendocrine dimorphism in between male and female brain is very different to that we observe in smaller animals or lower animals. In rats, this kind of neuroendocrine dimorphism of brain is genetically determined, whereas in human beings, this kind of dimorphism between male and female is basically endocrine conditioned. We have been able to find hyperthyroid patients, and in these patients there is a very high level of estrogen, and in these patients we have found that there is induction of positive feedback effect of estrogen on gonadotrophin secretion in males. So this has led us to believe that with evolution, the genetic dimorphism is not that stark, rather endocrine conditioning is more important. This department has latest of the gadgets, and we regularly organize workshops and conferences apart from number of research students from all over the country who are taking training in this department. And I have published, say, about 100 research papers and communications. I'd like to show you that one of the very prestigious textbooks, that is Best and Taylor's Physiological Basis of Medical Practice, it has now been revised here in India, and I am one of the author and section editor of the section on reproduction. As you can see here, this is the book, and I am one of the section editors on reproduction. And then we have published a number of other books, and a few books are under publication. I'll show you some of the books here. This is one of my books that I published in 2001, and it has articles by international celebrities on reproduction, and this is on follicular growth, ovulation and fertilization. And recently we have published another book along with Professor C.V. Rao, very celebrated scientist, and he works in US at Florida University, and we have published this book, and I am the chief editor. And this talks about gonadotrophins, the molecules of life. I have organized about 4 international conferences, either as a chief organizing secretary or as a chairman. This February, we organized this international symposium, crosstalks, conversations on human reproduction, fertility and sexuality, evolution and science, philosophy, art, myths and literature. People from diverse disciplines from world over, they participated, including anthropologists, philosophers, literateurs, dancers, and noted psychologists, psychiatrists, sexologists on the problem of sexuality, reproduction and evolution and its meaning. So we had a great philosopher even from West, one Western philosopher, Professor Christopher Macan. So like this, it was a huge success, and now all the talks are being compiled in form of a book which will be coming very soon. And in addition, I am a novelist, a short story writer, and a poet, and one of the books of my poems has been published, and a couple of books on literature, they are under production. Recently, I have been honored in recognition of my services to say medical sciences with the fellowship of National Academy of Medical Sciences, and I am member of several academic bodies, several selection committees, several journals, and so on, so forth. So this is all about myself. Thank you very much. Come, Dr. Halder, come.